non-basmati 6.53 billion, basmati 5.94, spices 4.45, buffalo meat it is only 4.06. All others are very less. Honorable Minister has given very ambitious plan. Another 5 years, from 8.5 billion US dollars to 30 billion US dollars. We are all thinking, is it possible or not? For example, I am giving you around 2014, our GVA, 22,700 crores. Now, within 1 decade, our GVA contribution 1.53 lakh crores, growth over 570%. India has grown 70%. We have grown exports, they have grown 70%. We have grown fish production 570%. That is the growth Andhra has achieved. I am totally confident what PhD has rightly mentioned is possible. This success I can attribute to aquaculture farmers and also fishermen. Very, very innovative and dynamic entrepreneurs and also women who are all contributing here. Just now we have seen Aditya Aqua, small green aquaculture, even Hyderabad. But I am confident old association, family bond, his father used to work with my father-in-law. That is the bond we have. I'm very happy to see him here. Kindarapu Ram Mohan Naidu, Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation, Acham Naidu, my colleague, Dwala Sri Balaveeranjana Swami, my colleague, Secretary Department of Fisheries, Government of India, Abhilash Likhi, Additional Secretary Department of Commerce, Government of India, Ajay Bado, and also here, Honorable Parliament members, Honorable legislators, scientists, investors, industry leaders, exporters, aquaculture farmers, fishermen, Department of Ships, and esteemed guests, friends. First of all, I want to welcome all of you to this beautiful city, Visakhapatnam, the gateway to India's eastern coast and one of the fastest growing maritime cities in the country itself. First of all, I have to thank Honorable Minister. Recently, they have notified Bhimavaram brackish water aquaculture in Andhra Pradesh. Just now, he has announced Kakinada Port Organization also. And also he asked me, if you do land, we are going to start regional office of fisheries. Immediately I am offering. Within 15 days, we are going to do office first. After that, how much land you want, I am prepared to give. Immediately he is going to set up regional office. If there is no regional office of fisheries in Andhra Pradesh, there is no meaning because we are the main contributors for fishing department. Today, it is a historic meeting. Always we are talking steel, silicon, or technology. But today we gathered here to shape the future of an economic revolution through blue economy. That is the future. I am very happy we are all here. A revolution forward not throughout history.
Fishermen, otherwise they partner, they have to be protected so that our exports will continue. On the short-term challenges, we have this EU certification regulation which is coming up, it's called 2023 /2842. It stipulates that all the ocean catch exports will have to be certified by the vessel. The vessel has to be certified by the vessel owner or vessel driver before this export. So that is the big challenge. It has to be, the regulation is coming up in January 2027. Before that, we have to get all the certification done so that we can. If this is for this, and since the time is very less, we request a small working group to be created with the Commerce Ministry people, Fisheries Ministry people, and probably representative of the site in Andhra. The next is the most important thing. Again, we have agriculture side is regarding the fishery prices which have gone up by 130% in the last 6 months. That is posing a challenge to our partners because the fishery is the most important part of the feed manufacturing. So there is a threat that the feed costs might shoot.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal is here with us. Please put your hands together to extend a very warm welcome to Honorable Union Minister of Industry and Commerce. And I will request Dr. Surabhi Rajan, Joint Secretary, Department of Fisheries, please come on stage to honor and welcome Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, Shri Piyush Goyal, with a shawl, with a bouquet. And to ladies and gentlemen, आपकी तालियों के साथ कैपिटल मन के साथ बहुत बहुत स्वागत करने हैं माननीय केंद्रीय वाणिज्य उद्योग मंत्री श्री पीयूष गोयल जी का भगवान वेंकटेश्वर की कृपा सब पर सदैव बनी रहे। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, sir. आपका बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है, sir. So the next interaction is with Dr. Mohammad Daud Sheikh, who is President of the Marine Ingredient Association, Bangalore. Daud, brevity is
that सबसे वरिष्ठ नेताओं में से एक है राजीव रंजन सिंह जी, इस क्षेत्र के मंत्री। ऐसे 5 मंत्री एक साथ, आप कल्पना करिए कि प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की कितनी दूरदर्शिता होगी जब उन्होंने ये होल ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट अप्रोच।
ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని చేసిన అందరికీ నమస్కారం సార్. నా పేరు గాంధీ భగవాన్ రాజు, పాలకొల్లు, వెస్ట్ గోదావరి, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాష్ట్ర ఆక్వారియం సంఘం అధ్యక్షుడండి. ఈరోజు మా ఆక్వాకల్చర్లో చాలా ఇబ్బందికర పరిస్థితులు ఉన్నాయి. దానికి ముఖ్య కారణం వాతావరణంలో కొన్ని మార్పుల వల్ల మేము చెరువులు కోల్పోతున్నాం వైరస్ బారిన పడి. అలాగే నాణ్యమైన సీడ్ రాకపోవడం వల్ల ఈహెచ్పి ద్వారా చెరువులు కోల్పోతున్నాం. మీరు పెద్ద మార్పు చేసుకుని ఏదైతే సీడ్ ఉందో మంచి సీడ్ మనకి వచ్చేలాగా, మంచి బోర్డర్స్ వచ్చేలాగా ఎక్కువ శాతంలో కృషి చేయగలిగితే ఎలా ఈ దేశంలోనే ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ అత్యధిక ఉత్పత్తుల ఆకారంలో ఉంది. దానికి ఏదైతే చెన్నైలో ఉన్న క్వారంటైన్ని ఇక్కడ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్కి విశాఖపట్నం తీసుకురాగలిగితే చాలా ఉపయోగకరంగా ఉంటుందని చెప్పి మీకు తెలియజేసుకుంటూ, అలాగే మీరు రైతు పక్షపాతి, రైతు బాంధవుడు, గతంలో వరి రైతుల్ని మరి ఈరోజు ఎంతో ఉత్పత్తి పెరిగి ఇవాళ రాష్ట్రంలోనే వరి రైతు ఆనందంగా ఉంటున్నారు సార్. అలాగే ఆక్వా రైతులను కూడా మీరు ఒక సమస్యను పరిష్కరించి వారందరికీ కూడా మీరు తోడు ఉండాలని చెప్పి మిమ్మల్ని జీవితాంతం మేము గుడిలో పెట్టి పూజించుకుంటామని చెప్పి ఈ సందర్భంగా అందరికీ తెలియజేస్తూ నాకు అవసరం మీకు ధన్యవాదాలు. అలాగే సార్ మా తరఫున రైతుల తరఫున రిప్రజెంటేషన్ ఉంది, అవకాశం ఇస్తే
बड़ी भूमिका है। कॉमर्स इंडस्ट्रीज की बहुत बड़ी भूमिका है और जिसको बहुत खूबसूरती से न सिर्फ उस सेक्टर का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं बल्कि जितने बॉटल में जितने चैलेंजेस As a Minister for Food Processing Industries, मैंने भी जितनी बार इनसे मदद मांगी सेंट्रल एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडस्ट्री लीडर्स की तरफ से जो ब्लॉकेट बॉटलनेक हम लोग को समझ में आए और जितनी बार आदरणीय पीयूष गोयल जी के पास गए उन्होंने उतनी ही तत्परता से और आज भी जो स्टेट के सामने आज
For Commerce and Industry, Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Union Minister for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry, Dairying and Panchayati Raj, Shri Rajiv Ranjan Singh ji, and Honorable Union Minister for Food Processing, Brother Chirag Paswan ji, and also the dignitaries on the dais, ministers from the state government of Andhra Pradesh, Indira Pachanayya garu, Dawla Bala Veeranjane Swamy garu, and MP Vida Masana garu, Secretary Fisheries, and all the important and senior officials who have come from the central government and the state government and dear friends from the fisheries and aquaculture community. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to the city of Destiny and the gem of East Coast, which is the city of Visakhapatnam. Welcome each one of you. I am personally welcoming you, even if I am the chief, I am one of the guests in the program because I come from this region. This is like my home, so I would like to welcome each and every one of you once again. And it is always a great honor for me to share the stage with one of the most dynamic and visionary chief ministers of the country, my chief minister, Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu. And also, you can see 4 union ministers are there on the stage, 1 chief minister, 2 ministers from the state, and all of the government is sitting here. That shows how much whole of the government approach. This is something which our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji continuously talks about, promotes also that we shouldn't no longer work in silos. When we are trying to address something, when we are trying to come up with a reform, it has to have a whole of government approach. What better example to the seafood community, seafood expert community than seeing this stage right here. This is what Indian government means. This is what our Prime Minister's work culture means. This is what our commitment to each and every one of you means. So it is with that attitude we have all come here together today. And I would also like to say that since 2014, and a lot of people have also talked about this, so I would like to first of all congratulate for the immense contribution that you have made. And if you talk about it in terms of numbers, since 2014, our seafood export volumes have grown by nearly 60%, and not only that, we have in 2014 we were exporting to 105 markets, but thanks to ministers like Piyush ji and Lalit Singh ji, we have increased that number to 130, 25 more countries have opened up for the Indian markets. So that is a great achievement as a country that we have moved forward. And I would also like to say that today's agenda, because many of you would be wondering that it's about seafood and what is the Ministry of Civil Aviation doing there. But it is a very particular and significant agenda for me also. And with the blessings of Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu garu and Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, exports, logistics, cargo infrastructure and global connectivity, these are all aligned with my responsibilities as Minister for Civil Aviation. We are seeing a lot of people from the seafood community. You have people to take care of you for your production, for your financing, for your marketing, for your sales, for your processing, everything. But you know that the real value only comes when you are able to send your product to the right place in the right time. That is where we come. As Ministry of Civil Aviation, we ensure that your products, whatever is produced here, whatever is manufactured here, whatever is made here, not only reaches the domestic destinations, but also the global destinations in the right time, in the right quality. So it is with that approach, me, myself and my Ministry of Civil Aviation commits to the entire seafood export community, seafood fishermen, farmers and the production community, that we are going to continuously support you in getting access to more markets, getting access in a timely way and in a cost-effective way also. And also if you look at Andhra Pradesh, it has one of the strongest coastlines in the country. And we have not only the coastlines but the entrepreneurial spirit in Andhra Pradesh. That is what me and Piyush also were talking about it. Since last 3 decades, if you see any kind of business, any kind of entrepreneur opportunity that is floating around in the country, you will see that definitely there is a person from Andhra sitting in. And that is all because of the seeds which are being sown by our visionary Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu garu in the 90s itself. We had a very strange way of operating at that time, which many people within the government and outside the government also didn't understand. But he wanted to show that if the government has to achieve its targets, the if the government has to show progress, the development should happen in individual sectors. It is not only up to the public sector but also the private sector. Both of them have to collectively come together and operate. And that is how the seeds of entrepreneurship, enterprising nature have been sown in Andhra Pradesh. And one clear indication that you are seeing is in the seafood exports community. Now today, the seeds have become so strong in our culture in Andhra Pradesh that it is no longer just a business or just a profession, it is a way of life for us. It shapes our economy, it shapes our culture, it shapes our livelihoods, and it also shapes our aspirations. And to tell you how crazy we are about this fish, seafoods and everything, just nearby 40 kilometers from here, we have a new airport, which is the Bhogapuram airport, which is catering for the North Andhra region. That is going to come up, and we are expecting it to inaugurate it next month by the Honorable Prime Minister himself. So crazy about fish that the design that we have put for the new airport terminal is a flying fish. So we have taken the flying fish, which is most prominent in the Bay of Bengal, Visakhapatnam area. So even in the design also, not only what we are producing, not what we are harvesting and all, even when we are thinking of making a building or an airport or a terminal, we are still thinking fish. So it is a flying fish design that we have put for the Bhogapuram airport, and I have to tell you that it is coming up quite beautifully, and that itself represents the spirit of Andhra people to rise above boundaries. And this is the vision of our Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu Garu, who is the top bearer of that spirit. And you would have seen, you would have known, you would have heard that he was quite popularly known as the CEO CM or the IT CM. But I have to tell you, he is the actual people's CM. He is the CM of the farmers, the CM of the factories, of the industry, he is the CM of the fishermen, and more importantly, he is the CM of the environment. Today we are celebrating Environment Day, and he, in his day, today from the airport and all, he has bicycled all the way to Novotel here, the venue here, 11 kilometers today, as an inspiration to the youth and an inspiration to the society that health and environment, no matter what walks of life we come from, whatever we do, health and environment are very integral parts for us and for our future. So that is the kind of vision our Chief Minister has, and he has said in 2050 that he will make Italy the leading exporter of seafood. And today it has come to all thanks to the visionary leadership that we are doing today. And today we are seeing in collaboration, the India government, the double engine Sarkar, and Lokesh Sharma is not here today, our most dynamic young minister from the state, he is in Moscow, trying to get more investments into Andhra Pradesh. And he very famously says that the Namo combination is not just Narendra Modi. Namo combination is the Naidu Modi combination. And the Naidu Modi combination, if you are seeing in Andhra Pradesh here today, is doing miracles. Things which were supposed to be impossible are all becoming possible. Investments from across the world. Today, 100 rupees FDI is coming into India. 25 rupees free paisa is coming into Andhra Pradesh. That is the strength that with which Andhra Pradesh is going forward. And this has been possible because of the ease of doing business that our Prime Minister is promoting and the speed of doing business which our Chief Minister is promoting. So the combination, the powerful, deadly combination of Naidu and Modi ji is being seen in the spirit in Andhra Pradesh, and that is why we are able to transform in very little time. In the last 2 years itself, we have created quite a record number of investments and the number of policies that we have come in the state of Andhra Pradesh. And coming back to civil aviation. Civil aviation, when you say civil aviation, the first thing that comes to your mind is airports and passengers. But I want to make you remember one interesting fact, that in 1932, J.R.D. Tata, who was considered the father of Indian civil aviation, he was the one who started the first commercial flight from Karachi to Mumbai. And when he did that flight in 1932, almost 96 years ago, he carried 25 kg of railway. He didn't carry passengers. So if you look at the routes of civil aviation, you will find that more than passengers, at our heart lies cargo. Cargo is the most important aspect of civil aviation. So that is why we want to bring back that core strength of civil aviation. Now, thanks to our Honorable Prime Minister and his vision, from 2001 to 2014, 30 years. 30 years, India would develop only 9 airports. 2001 to 2014, 13 years India was developing 9 airports. But 2014 to 2026, we have developed more than 90 airports. More than 90 airports in this country. No country in the world, go to any part of this world, east, west, north, south, you will not find a single country in the last 12 years who have built a civil aviation infrastructure of more than 90 airports. That has been the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister. And what did it do? It has connected the length and breadth of this country so strongly, not only for people movement, but also for cargo movement. Now, we are just taking examples of how mango, there is a huge domestic consumption, but in times of summer, our Indian mangoes are there in the supermarkets across the world. You name it, Australia, Japan, USA, you are finding those fresh variety of mangoes, Indian variety of mangoes across the world. And then you have the Shahi Litchi, my brother Rajnathji and Lalaji would be knowing, which are from Bihar. We are transporting them across the country and across the world. All the perishables and seafood exports, you are the witness for that and how we are able to capitalize on the air cargo network that we have and how it has improved today and how we are able to promote it more and more in the international sector also. So air cargo has come a long way from fish sheets from Agakala, meat from Dimapur, crabs from Kolkata, vegetables from Bangalore, chilled fish from Chennai, dairy products from Coimbatore. There are multiple numerous examples. Madurai Malika, jasmine from in the whole world is being exported all the way to the Gulf and all the way to France, where they are making luxury colognes out of it. So this has the strength that the air cargo has given to our farmers, to our fishermen, to our producers, to our manufacturers on how to get our quality products or our quality materials across the world and give a real economic. Most important thing is to increase the volume. You want to get more people, you want to get more players into the basket so that the volumes increase. And also for the volumes to increase, what we need to do another way is to diversify our markets. We need to open up to more markets, open up to more sectors. So this is one top priority focus areas for the civil aviation in terms of air cargo. And within that, some of the systems that we are working on is a multimodal logistics system. You don't want to, just like I told you how PM sir is wanting us not to work in silos, he wants to collaborate and complement along with other departments. So we are looking at multimodal connectivity. If there is a port somewhere, if there is a manufacturing unit somewhere within the inland, somewhere which is not close to the airport, then utilizing the road network or the rail network or the port and the airport network, how do you complement each other so that ultimately the benefit goes to that person, the benefit goes to the product in reaching the right market at the right time. And more than that, we have that